Go to ledge. It's just the coach on like the coach.
The Zeke coach.
What's a good like elf on the shelf meme for it?
Zeke on the beak.
Zeke on the beak. Wait. Coach on the broach.
Coach on the broach is good. Yeah.
All right, we're going into game 1 here.
Or if you consider yourself a freak, Zeke on the freak.
This is my freaky Zeke right here.
The freaky Zeke at the weekly.
Oh, wait. All right, with game 1, it's starting on Jules Veil here. Reaper, all right, opening up quick first stock here, going to the edge of Reaper here. Vooni, so me and Vooni do play a little bit here. She does come out to the Long Island Weeklies. We have played a couple times. She does usually go her favor.
Yep.
This is a matchup that, you know, on paper is, people say is good for a fleet. You know, like that case in point.
That's
the disadvantage. But I feel like I've been talking about it with some people, and I feel like it's a very similar approach to like Etalus Raster, to where on stage the character actually has very good scrapping tools. Like in the neutral game, I feel like it is a little difficult for fleet to get in if the Etalus is playing their space very well. But once she has Etalus in the disadvantage, it's like geez, what does he do? But right here, Reaper doing a very good job really maintaining the stage, really maintaining his advantage state, not letting Vooni breathe or kind of get a setup here for control here.
Going for the never get into disadvantage strategy of dealing with disadvantage. And it's working pretty well.
The best, literally, Etalus truly is like the best defense is an unpenetrable offense. Like just something that you cannot ever break out of.
And speaking of breaking out, these forward airs so disastrous to get hit on your shield. You get 2 forward airs on your shield and you are about to be broken. Like you have to be super careful about your timing for that.
Yeah, there are really shield strings that Etalus can do that puts their shield at a point where it's like, okay, I know you can't shield, because if you just try and like space shield on my fair, I'm just gonna pop.
Yep.
And then there's my free up strong, and it's lights out for you. Oh, great! She is so good.
She has Etalus right now, though. She finds that, and that's definitely a testament to knowing the matchup, knowing exactly where Etalus is going to be.
Yeah, she has great reaction on the recovery there.
I like that fair to cover the shards as well.
Yeah, she is definitely somebody who started to really, because I know she used to struggle with getting through the icicles off stage, but she's kind of somebody who's really started to lab what spacing she needs to get those fair and up airs to beat it out. And I feel like that is such a huge thing for getting through Etalus edge guarding. It's finding consistent ways that don't exhaust your resources that make it through the icicles. Because I feel like a lot of people's go-to is like, oh, I'm going to air dodge through them. But now you play the 50-50 of, if I'm air dodging through the ices, I'm now vulnerable to a follow-up.
Yep.
So I feel like holding that dodge or holding that double jump situation, just hitting with an aerial. So like, she wanted that bear into the side V pull off stage, and that would have been so cool.
All right. Respect for that one.
Good weight on the air dodge.
Reverse. So up B not hitting the reverse direction, very important.
Yeah, no. Vooni, very, very good adaptation player. I feel like it's very, very rare she'll let things kind of catch her 2-3 times. Once she kind of sees what you like to do, she's like, okay, what can I do to get around that?
All right, I've got a very important question for you, though.
Yes.
Are we going to get at least one game for Reaper here? Because otherwise we're going to have an entire stream of 3-0s.
I think Reaper is absolutely someone who could take a game off of me here.
Yeah, because it looked like Reaper was the favorite at the beginning of the game. Like, yes. Reaper was cooking.
Reaper's a winner. I know. I was saying to Zeke earlier when we were watching these two play crews, Reaper is absolutely a grinder. He is very constantly in the Etalus Discord asking questions. He's always speaking with a lot of top players. I'm pretty sure he takes. He's been taking a lot of coaching recently with Zeke, and I'm pretty sure he does speak with Animal a lot as well.
Cool.
He did try and start off the Etalus Illuminati chat where he was just like added like 8 of the top Etaluses, like, guys, we gotta talk about this character. But I like people of like substance talk about this character, not somebody coming into the chat and being like, hey, Etalus is broken, what do I do? But no, I think he is absolutely somebody with the resolve and the know-how to kind of take a game. It definitely brings us to a game 5, or even take the set. Vooni, sitting at the 9 seed here, she has a lot of big shoes to fill here, and I feel like she's kind of a little stressing it. But at the same time, she is somebody very deserving of that seed. So don't slouch on her.
Yeah, sure. Definitely a player that I think is less heard of outside of the region. So it's going to be important. I think this is like an important tournament for her in terms of like saying that, okay, I can deal with these invaders coming into my territory.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, a good showing for her is important.
Yeah, I think she is. She definitely is kind of stuck in the moniker of like tri-state hidden boss. I think she definitely needs that one. Like she needs her one. You need the one bracket that's going to put you on the map and let people be like, all right, I got to respect this name. You know.
Yep.
It's not going to be like, oh, you know, she's good. She does good at fusion, but like, you know, it's like no. She does good a lot of places. So you got to respect that.
Yeah, super fusion's a little different.
Different. You need to understand the super fusion. All the fusioneers become super fusioneers. So like it kind of goes. It's in tandem. It works hand in hand. And right here, finding good little percent. A little bit early of an air dodge. She's kind of, yeah, she's really starting to pick up his tempo for where and when he likes to air dodge, and he's kind of has to start mixing up a little better. Because I think he's kind of sequencing or like kind of over analyzing when she wants to jump out. And it's like, oh, I'm off stage and I'm doing an unsafe uppie. She's going to come out here. I have to air dodge, you know. But she's realizing like, no, I could just cut out that middleman and I'm just going to wait till you start moving. Because that's the secret. I'm going to clue you.
What's the secret? Tell me the secret.
I'm going to clue you and chat in on a little edge guarding Etalus secret. Once he starts moving up, there's nothing I can do until I reach the apex.
Yep.
So if you're playing that air dodge 50-50, you don't even have to play it.
Just wait.
You gotta wait till I start moving, because once I'm moving upwards, I have to wait till he's at the apex. And yes, you could play the mix up, but it's kind of like having the rule of thumb of like, don't really start contesting his movement until he's physically up.
Yeah.
You know, because like once you overextend with him sitting in that uppie, it becomes really like that awkward, like, oh, he air dodged through me and now I'm getting dared, or like up air. Like, because this is a match.
Yeah.
But it kind of limits you to kind of going high with it, which is, you know, the dual edge with it. But
yeah, there's the other thing, like if they think you're gonna bear instead and they try to tech that. Oh my god. Okay.
He couldn't get the uppie off in time, and all of a sudden it's looking very scary for Reaper. You might have that streak broken. You might be seeing only
I think
3-0s.
this might be it. This might be the 3-0 stream.
Oh, get a little zealous with that fair, but at 150, you really got to find something to close out the stock.
He's fair.
There it is.
He's fair.
Got to fade back fair, the tried and true. All right. I mean, Fleet is a light character, and Etalus has some big moves. So I feel like if Reaper can just really play this corner well and find like a good defensive footing and not take too much percent, he could find a quick answer here. But right as I say that,
nah, it's over right
Vooni,
now. It's over.
No, the fair out of the uppie. That's a scary situation.
Oh, dodges the down air with the up B, projectile invincibility. Still able to get through that, but another pickup with the back air, a second one, and so far off stage. Absolute disaster here for Reaper.
I think he still has his air dodge, so he should have one more recovery cycle here. Yep.
There it is. Goes
I think he's too low, though. I don't think he has enough. Yep. Not enough juice in the tank.
Juice. Wow.
That's a 3-0.
That's a 3-0, and I believe that is our last set on stream for this block.
Fellow bear player, I understand, I get it, you know. This is, but I can't lie. I think I haven't played too much of this matchup after the patch, but I would imagine the offstage gameplay must be terrifying as Kragg now, like actually terrifying.
I was about to say, it's probably
we're seeing it
worse.
now, by the way.
Oh, here we go. Oh, barely escaped. Oh my god, look how slow this character is!
But low-key, I was saying this is for real though, like because it's so slow and you haven't adapted yet because it's new, it's actually like jarring to see because it's like off-putting. He's so slow, you know?
They should, for like the animation, right? They should make it so that Kragg, like, cause he's a beetle, right? Why not like show like a little bit of wings, like fluttering to kind of show that he's kind of floating instead of, you know, falling to his death. That's just a small suggestion. Oh, damn!
Good catch. Okay, Spoon, I see you, big dog. Oh, unsafe F tilt on shield. You don't even get a big punish off it. Just charges the up strong on the special get up. Spoon don't care right now. Mr.Watch&Learn don't give a damn.
You gotta be careful as well. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this Vanish State.
Yeah, that's one thing about Etalus, bro. You know what I mean? It might be a heavy with the usual traditional bad disadvantage, but that advantage state is nothing to be laughed at. Terrifying.
Oh, hell no.
This guy did special pump into side B. Like, that's actually tech. Like, I don't see Ion doing that. I'm with it. I'm with it.
The crowd goes mild. That's all I'll say. Hey, and that is a dead Kragg. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mr.Watch&Learn, you know, trying to tell you something, man. Please, like, watch and learn. You know, I'm just trying to play right now, do my own thing.
Ooh.
Good tech, and the DI in. We can recognize that. F tilt though. I think Danny was just trying to find any way he can to get into the set because he's getting kind of brutalized. There's
There
a
we
stop
go.
though. We're getting one on the board. Thank God.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Let's
no.
be real. Kragg got those nerfs, but that advantage state is still toxic. When you
Yeah,
land
he-
that one up air, come on.
I'm pretty sure the one nerf on stage to him with the grab was actually like a low-key net buff, right? With the cargo through. Because yeah, what's it called? You're in more stun, but at the same time you're in more stun. So I feel like it works out better. Either way, Danyboy kind of trying to make it work at least, trying to come back into this game so far. Not looking too bad though. Hold on. No, oh, no down B. Delays it instead. I think like the immediate one could have actually worked, but never mind. No grab.
Okay, hold up. This is really good. Danyboy's fighting back.
For real.
Is it too late to... Oh, what a finisher, but... This character's heavy for... No. Not like this. Not like this. No!
Yeah, the nair off the ledge into the forward air, you are just gone. And I think Etalus' wall jump is actually really good. He does travel quite far compared to a lot of characters, so with that big, huge forward air in the way, there's not really much Danyboy can do anymore. So, good on Mr.Watch&Learn to recognize that. But honestly, Danyboy, he did get started a little bit later into the game, but he still looked pretty good, I'll be honest.
I like watching my talking himself. I like that. Gotta keep that conversation going. I will say, it's kind of crazy how well you're able to process your thoughts more when you actually can physically hear your own voice. There's like a lot of science behind it, because you just need to hear it and hold up. Hey, this advantage state, 55 in a blink of an eye. But guess what? Guess there's another character who could do the same damn thing.
Yup.
Maple, right?
Chill, bro. Chill.
Brought her into the conversation for no damn reason. Uh-oh.
Hold on, no, Boy, looking for something else. I thought they were going to be looking for like a down air, down B, like a spike, but opting for back air. Maybe a misinput. Up air though. Shouldn't kill, but good position nonetheless. No parries on these side Bs. Let's Mr.Watch&Learn put ice on the ground for free. Hold on though. Rock in hand. Always a bad time.
Oh no! Should have had it right there.
The belly bump though. The forward throw. Should be able to cover this recovery. Unfortunate. Oh, never mind. We're gifted.
Just like, it was so damn close, but the side B usage.
Yeah,
Actually,
the
Sonic the Hedgehog.
They've got some tech going on.
We can't escape. We're back to the coin box.
Hold on though. All the forward air, getting the stage lag. Terrible position for Kragg.
Great
Sorry.
recovery! Wow!
He makes it back. All these special get-ups though, they're getting punished. Gotta stop being greedy for that rock.
Man, that's a... Wow!
You see?
Yeah,
Because it's so slow! I'm telling you, people don't recognize it anymore. It's so jarring.
I was like, wait, I had it! Why is this character so damn slow? What's going on? Now the side B on stage. Oh, we gotta be careful with that one. That's the... Every time I see back throw on this character, it's the animal. That's the legendary
sure.
animal back throw, and you're gonna see some shenanigans happen. And Danyboy, once again, doing a really good job trying to go ahead and even the count, keeping this game really even. Has a huge lead to go off of, but this is Etalus. You always have to be so careful.
Yeah, you really have to kind of watch out where you're kind of placing these hitboxes, right? Because you make one mistake, you could just die. There's the down M. Loving the usage from Mr.Watch&Learn so far. Kind of using it like a mix-up, right? On the shield, you either cross up with it or you just do it on the same side. And because of the multi-hits, you don't know where it's going to be. Very deceptive move for that. And even with the lag changes, still pretty good. So, good on Mr.Watch&Learn for kind of recognizing that. Again. Oh no, terrible position. Yeah, easy one. Should be the stock now if you just back air it, but leaves it alone. Just want to go off stage too far.
What a pillar! Can't make it back.
Nah, that feels so good. I'm gonna be. I'm sorry for the bias, but that feels so good to look
No,
at.
that icicle was perfect. It was just like a greatly angled stuff, and you know, Danyboy can't make it back.
I just meant Kragg can't making it back. I just like seeing that.
The smile comes in. You're
It's
like,
therapeutic, bro. I'm sorry.
What is like a whole year of dealing with it?
Ooh, trying to get me up there. You know what? Good. Honestly, Mr.Watch&Learn deserves that. He was trying to get that up there through the stage. Cheeky.
Ooh, gotta be careful here. Hold up. Great command grab. Oh, and mixing up with the walk. That's so much damage.
Good man interruption from Mr.Watch&Learn though. And Danyboy can definitely bring this to a game 3 as a 1-1 if he avoids it. Jesus, that was terrible. Oh, he might be dead.
Oh.
No pillar.
Oh, what a recovery! What a tech!
Somehow he's living.
Oh my God, Danny!
How the hell is he living so far?
I don't know. That was legendary though. Was able to tech on the platform.
Yo, okay, he's got mix for the side B. I'm so sorry. He's actually got mix.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Danny! Danny!
Oh, tried to go for it again. Couldn't finish it.
No, Danny!
Finally, the down air's gonna hit and actually take the stock. And Mr.Watch&Learn shaking his head. He knew. Danyboy was getting close. He was getting close.
Danny got me cheering for Kragg. That's pretty good.
It was getting a little bit tense there, guys. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but damn, my neck was getting a little bit sweaty.
Yeah. Watching my Larry talk, he's like, damn. Okay, I got a little close. This character can still do it? What? I thought they killed him. I hate that.
Okay. You not finding the table flipper?
No, the double oh my god, Danny's dead.
Yeah. That's Etalus now. He froze him.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's abuse.
Show some respect. Jesus. Oh my god.
Please finish him with a back air or something. Okay, he went forward. I respect it.
We gotta talk about Etalus.
I mean, he's a crazy character. They be telling me he's not as
And
good
he's
as
dead.
anymore, and I'm like, I don't know. He seems pretty good to me.
2 stocks in less than a minute.
Yeah, like that's just that's how volatile he is.
It's like oh my god, we don't have to worry about heavies in this game. And Etalus is like, no, you're just under new management now.
It's not even Essence. This is Dan. It's Dan saying, "Oh, you don't like heavies? Cool. Well, you know, Jack Brown was
There's
eating
another
2
one.
out. All my heavies are great."
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play Maple.
Nice back
kinda
air.
good.
Actually, a nice back air, like for real. Saved him. He was getting the wall drop off that hit, so.
Like, you can tell that Watch&Learn has shifted from I need to play neutral to I'm gonna cheese this stock as hard as I can.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you? If you're gonna play Etalus, you gotta be involved with the cheese. You gotta be one with it.
You gotta age it. Hold up.
Oh, I like that. He actually wave bounced the side B to avoid the parry. Do you know how much tech that is? So simple. Okay, down on the same side. Doesn't get too much mix off it. You can get throws now. Just that one up air. They didn't get too much with it. Maybe the armor's helping out. The ice jacket, as I call it.
Ooh. Instead of the ice on the wrist, it's on my entire
Saying,
body.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yo, you actually you actually think you're so nice, bro.
You gotta get out of the kitchen.
Please get out of it. But yeah, we still cooking though. We'd be up there.
Oh boy.
Okay. So yep, rocking the Ranno. The Lebrano, of course. Lebrano James. Coming in against Etalus.
Oh man. This is the first way. This is also the first time I've seen Needles spelled that way.
Yeah.
It's like the phonetic
lot.
way.
It's a lot of
That is
damage so
Lebrano.
far from this Ranno. I'm trying to offset the shield.
It's kind of weird. I've not really seen this matchup too commonly.
I've seen it quite a bit and I've played it a lot. And I think it's changed over the times because of these characters getting nerfed and buffed a lot.
What do you think of the current state?
I mean, personally, I used to struggle with it a lot. It does feel decently evenish. I know the edge guarding is tough. Like this position is pretty rough. But just because now that Etalus' dash attack is invulnerable to projectiles on the front, needles don't do anything to me anymore. So they usually Ranno has to kind of go for these short hop needles, but of course Ranno's slow in the air, so you're wasting time jumping, and that just lets Etalus come in anyway. So he does have a good approach in this matchup. The bad part is when he gets put off stage, oh man, it is a terrible time. Terrible time. Because he doesn't die the first edge guard, it's like a death of 1,000 cuts. You're just getting backhead over and over till you have nothing left. So that can feel pretty horrible. But I do think with the weight and just the combos you get on Ranno, I do think this matchup does feel a little bit even, at least to me. I know some other Etalus that are better than me definitely think it's even as well. So.
Oh. And we're starting to see the downsides of the matchup for Etalus already. Like, Needles is doing a really good job just kind of controlling the area, playing around like the places that where Watch&Learn wants to go ahead and jump, and being able to execute a stock like that. This Ranno is playing perfectly so far.
Yeah, Needles is very good. I'm liking the neutral as well that they're kind of showcasing. Good edge guarding as well.
Whoa.
But great up strong find. The Dacus able to kind of cover that, so Mr.Watch&Learn right back into it, but just a stock down for now.
Like, making a comeback against Ranno, especially the way that Needles is playing, this like really safe, playing around like the areas that Mr. Watch&Learn wants to jump, and being able to kind of catch it with the side B as well is going to be so difficult. And being able to catch the DIs insanely well, perfectly executing the Ranno game plan.
Oh, no. Reversals though. Should be able to cover the ledge. All the interruptions.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, but he grabbed the ledge late. I was gonna say Etalus actually does such a good job, unironically, should I say, edge guarding Ranno, but able to just grab the ledge just before Watch&Learn could. So taking the first game, he was pretty strong that first game.
It was almost there. Like that's like what you need to do to cheese out those stocks, but it was just unfortunate that I know Mr. Watch&Learn was just mashing the hell out of down specials. Like, please, please, I really got to grab ledge now. And Needles just kind of snatched it away and just kind of shut that down, shut all the momentum down. Hopefully, you know, game number 2 comes a little bit swingy because that start was probably the roughest I've seen for Mr. Watch&Learn.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, hold up. Hold up, Fabs!
What is happening, bro? So I talked about, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness. Just all of a sudden, the clutch factor came in, and Needles just tried to get a little too creative on the recovery end. Went for that Needle Storm, and it just got completely shut out. And Mr. Watch&Learn, with a lead, now is able to contest that down air on the shield too, which I think is super important. Is unafraid to tell Needles like, hey, I'm willing to go ahead and get it. When you talked about 1,000 paper cuts, this is where it gets scary because those back airs are just going to keep on hitting over and over and over again. And Mr. Watch&Learn just makes it back.
Yeah, I feel this is like one of the matchups that really forces you to have a very good recovery with Etalus, right? Vertically, his recovery is broken, so you have to really mix up how you're getting back to that wall to ensure you can kind of come back with some sort of hitbox or something like that. And Mr. Watch&Learn's doing a good job of showcasing that, so good job.
Oh, barely lives. But Mr. Watch&Learn, oh my god, just DI completely off the stage. What a huge lead. It's a literal reversal of the previous game where Needles was up 2 stocks to basically nothing, being able to keep an eye on all of it. And an excellent DI to avoid the fair. Maybe could have come a little bit earlier, but Mr. Watch&Learn, the name is staying true because Needles has been just a spectator to this own match.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to kind of really, showcase his stuff because, again, Etalus' advantage state in this matchup is very strong. Ranno's at that perfect weight, and with the airspeed he has, can't do too much against Etalus when he puts him in the air, so. He left a lot of resources with that recovery attempt, so yeah, he might just be dead. He burned, I believe, the jump and the air dodge. So. Oh my god. That's how he loses the game? God damn.
And Mr. Watch&Learn turning around, smiling, looking at the crowd like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, the crowd on your side is an insane buff, by the way. If y'all been
when you got the PM boys in the background, I'm seeing Boyko, I'm seeing Switch as well, so always gonna be cheering for that fellow PM goon, of course.
Look at that crowd. Man. There's an incredible buff of having your friends, your comrades, or your acquaintances cheering for you, especially this is for survival. This is to make top cut in the loser's side. So everything is up for debate. Everything is up for grabs to make it into the next day. And Needles, from how they've been playing in game number 1, I'm starting to see that just dissipate and disappear because Mr. Watch&Learn is playing so incredibly well now.
Yeah, such good option coverage as well. Just to make sure if you're gonna air dodge something, well, I've got something else for you to cover that as well. So many upstrong finds. Wow. And Needles started off strong, right? Had some good momentum, but it feels like their habits are kind of getting picked out now. I think Mr. Watch&Learn's kind of recognizing what I need to do.
Man. Oh no, we cannot be getting, we cannot let Etalus go for those reversals like that. You really have to be so consistent on these edge guards because now Mr. Watch&Learn's shown the hand saying like, I'm willing to reversal you here. So if you screw this up, you will die at like 50%.
And that puts uncertainty in your mind, because now you don't want to stand on the ledge too much, right, to edge guard him, and that lets Etalus recover. So it is a very scary thing, edge guarding him sometimes if you're not doing it correctly.
It's like a mental scar. You're just like, oh, I had this edge guard down, and all of a sudden Etalus just went for an insane up air that just scanned me of the stock. So like all of a sudden, Needles is just like, okay, I can end this stock right here, but I have to be so. Oh, no wall jump.
Oh, he didn't wall jump. I think he misinput maybe, or thought he wall jump maybe at least. I don't know.
Don't let it be you. Don't get
I'm about to say, please don't fall on that. Please. And yeah, you're seeing Needles look very scared against these icicles. Not seeing no parries, not even an attack attempt to let it fly. Oh my god, okay, buddy. Okay.
Oh, this is bad. Needles, like, remember, like, game 1, where, like, we saw the parry immediately, which is, like, on top of, like, the anti-Etalus gameplay, and we both praised, like, the Ranno for it, but it seems like the confidence and game plan went away. That's the power of, you know, playing against a great player like Mr.Watch&Learn. It really is going to be up to this Ranno, the Needles, to really just kind of be able to kind of take a deep breath and just really center yourself, because not being able to get these fundamental anti-Etalus gameplay, you're gonna be sent through the spinner. You're gonna be mixed so damn hard, and it's only gonna be solved if you just kind of lock in.
Oh, going for special gap there, and still Mr.Watch&Learn misses. This could be Needles' game to steal, but I don't think it's looking like it, unless. Oof. Doesn't die into the bubble, but still survives.
We need to see the chase down right here. Running away with the game. Trying to get the block. But we need to see it happen. A side B like that's gonna get you punched in the face. Mr.Watch&Learn playing so well. There's no other way of putting it. Needles. Well, the side, yeah, you really gotta lock this anti-Etalus gameplay in. That, you know, that chance was gifted to you, you know, because of that SD. We really need to see this gameplay of being unafraid of those, you know, icicles. We need to see of that parry. We need to see more of that respect and trying to intercept the Etalus in the air, being able to swing first. Because the less confident you play against a heavy character,
Yeah, and that's just the nature of Etalus being a heavy, right? Obviously, they have that bracket factor where they just make you a little bit more scared in bracket just because of how they are, the nature of them. Then you got a fast one, right? That can't be hit by your projectiles on the ground unless you throw them from the air. You know, so you have to kind of approach in a different way. And opting for these side B grabs a lot is really just getting punished. So might have to opt for something else sooner or later.
and one kind of, maybe I'm looking too far into it, but the fact that at game start, Needles was just lingering on the same platform and just holding shield, I'm just like, that's a late start. You got to wake up and be ready to go and hold on. Maybe make him eat my own words. Got this game plan going down, and during the hitting run strategy, as we saw in the previous game number 1, where Needles was able to take the dub and already has a huge lead going.
I do think a little bit more defensive play would help Needles out a bunch in this matchup. Oof. Weak down tilt, but no finisher. Surprised.
Could have been an up strong or even a forward strong from how awkwardly Mr.Watch&Learn was DIing, but the down air on shields, Needles, you got to be careful. Mr.Watch&Learn has shown time and time again they are not afraid to contest you on that. And missing the bubble because of the fair, you got to be so careful in missing
the platform.
Downs, man.
No way.
Oh, Mr.Watch&Learn. Classic. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the icicles.
Terrifying spot for Needles right now.
The panic started selling. Great. Finisher and the taunt as well. I like it.
Okay.
Get yourself back in the tempo. Get yourself centered back in, because that start looked phenomenal.
For sure. Hold on, no Needles. Back into it now. We're getting a bit even, but... Oh, down there. Great gap attack, though. Please get off me.
Down air. This time, Thorin got a hitbox immediately, knowing that Mr.Watch&Learn is going to go and try to contest it. Has to go for an early uppy as well. But this recovery game getting sought after. Sleep on it. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Emoting in person is crazy. Mr.Watch&Learn.
I'm kind of with it.
I like it.
We're seeing a lot of downers off the ledge as well. Okay, edge cancel. This is Merchant Port.
Mr. Merchant.
Ooh. Oh, you're getting reversal. That could be it.
Oh! Messed it up. Great parry. Gets a grab and
He
the
didn't know
reverse
what to do.
area. Go for the nair, but got the
That
fair
is a
instead.
that's a great hit.
No, but because of the icicles, the up air as well. And just slowly tumbles down. A handshake and makes Super Fusion. You could not ask for a better set.
I think both these guys are very innovative with the characters they're using. Again, Natty's definitely be pioneering that Orcane movement. You'll be seeing a couple, you know, some funky things with this Orca dog, even if they tell me you can do it anymore with the movement, right? Natty definitely proving us wrong.
Got it down. We'll see how it
See
goes.
that right there?
Yeah, I'm already... It's like in the movies where they're just like, you know this new guy? You're about to see some shit. And then all of a sudden you just start seeing this Orcane zooming around and oh my goodness, piloting perfectly around Animal, around this Etalus. Tries to wait for the parry on the landing. I like that, but Animal maintain that patience, slugging away and already on the tech chase game. And Natysolo, I love it, just immediately presses the abort button on that one, says I'm getting out of that disadvantage state.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Natysolo was actually able to upset Hyper Flame to get here, so already on a good track so far. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, have to watch out for that puddle F strong. Does increase the range. Okay, going for special pummel and maybe looking for a roll instead off that throw. Never mind though, just the up there. Good damage nonetheless. Great start for Natty.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. You didn't kill with that.
Oh,
And there's a purple. That's Thanos.
puddle.
You should have gone for the head.
Yeah,
Now
no
you're
puddle. Using that invincibility, really smart from Animal. I think a lot of people would have got hit by that back air, giving Orcane that wall jump back. So good on Animal to avoid that.
Goodness.
Nice.
Great bubble butt finisher. Hold
Sweet
up.
spot down tilt into the bubble butt, dancing.
Gotta pull it off. And we need to see kills come a little earlier than that. Because like one missed opportunity, we literally just saw Animal snatch away his stuff. So I'm like, hey,
Yep.
you screwed up. I'm gonna go ahead and make you pay for it because Etalus is one of those characters where I'm a big body, but damn, I can still combo and kill hella early, especially when you're not being aware of that one. The dash attack, they tried to nerf that one, but it's still in play.
Yeah, the double dash that wave dash just to get that movement going, and then the down strong. A lot of down strongs coming out from Animal, kind of these roll reads. And even if you get the sour hit, you're still in a decent spot depending on where you DI. So it's a good option check from Animal. Oh my god, the call out, but that move not working. That's crazy.
Oh, goodbye, Natysolo.
The ugly spike, of course. Have to watch out on the recovery. And I do think ever since they nerfed Orcane's recovery quite a bit, you know, people still tell me it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as it really is. I think it is pretty bad at the moment. The side beat is so interruptible, and yes, they did change recently that, you know, it's invincible to projectiles, but it doesn't really help too much as we're seeing right now.
Exactly. It's like projectiles. You know, so-called Etalus, when they use forward air on your side B, all of a sudden your projectile means nothing. As Natysolo gets Letrogged once again on the right side. Animal, hella on point, but I'm loving this combo king. I'm loving this neutral that we're starting to see.
Yeah, I think Animal is showcasing to a lot of people, you know, how good you can really edgeguard Orcane right now. You know, I think we're seeing it.
I just love Slide saying Fabs grow up. That's crazy.
Is that what Sly said?
Yeah. You gotta grow up.
I gotta grow up. I don't know, man. The proof's in the pudding. It tastes pretty sweet right now. You know, I'm not seeing these Orcane.
I'm looking at the screen right now, and I'm afraid the commentators are right. Oh, good.
I'm not saying it sucks. I'm just saying it's definitely not as good as it was, and it's apparent. You know, we're seeing Animal edgeguard this guy pretty over and over. He's putting him in a bad spot. As soon as he does side B, Animal's there to cover it with a lot of options. And again, he's waiting for that wall jump back that Orcane's desperately love to get that wall jump back. It's not working.
I love that. Really hyper aware of that up B, that spike. It's deadly. Got killed from it last time, so Natysolo trying to avoid it out this time. It has all these puddles set up, but that's fear factor. That 1-2 jab on the shield and then instantly able to get the grab afterwards. And the tech chase with down strong, you're gone.
Yeah, punishing that Orca hop pretty early on. Tried to actually get back on stage with it. And again, Animals had to hold the ledge, force you on stage to puddle recovery, and then just get an easy down strong punish. So it's just like, again, I think Natty's really struggling to recover against Animal. But I think that's just because the pressure he puts on is so hard to get past. Ooh, hold on now. Okay, parry, up strong.
Ooh.
Back into even though. And I do want Natysolo to be a little bit more aggressive. I feel like he's a little bit scared in neutral, and I understand why, obviously it's Etalus, but I do think a little bit more confidence in what you're really going for. With the movement you're used to using, we'll put him in a good spot. Uh-oh.
And the side B forced out. Still alive, but for how long? Eats a fair to the face and just gets executed. No axes needed. We're just going like this.
No matter how many times they nerf Etalus forward, that move is broken.
From game 1 to game 2.
Facts. And again, what we're seeing Natty get rid of Puddle a lot of times. I think he's relying on these down B pops, the aerial down B pops. That might be a big habit that a lot of Orcanes go for, but you can't be doing that against Etalus because he will put you off stage with no options. Again, as we're seeing, I think Natty's getting it a little bit too down B popping happy, you know.
Animal just starts salivating every time the puddle gets used. It's like, all right, I can just cheese you out with the down air. I could just try to go for these edge guards, these ridiculous ones, and I can just go hella deep. It doesn't matter if you have no puddle to work with.
Nah, for real. This is hard, you know, it is hard. I do think, again, I think Animal's very practiced in this matchup as well. And it shows. He's edge guarding Orcane like no other. So, pretty hard.
Got a resident challenging. It's difficult. That's why we're here and they're there. Let's be real here. Like that's why they made top cut day 2. I get it. And you're going against Animal. This is a terrifying prospect. But at the same
this is like
time,
it's like the next level, right? Like you've got an upset on Hyper Player. You're probably feeling good, but now the next challenge is, can you beat one of the big bosses in Tri-State, right? In Animal. Ooh, doesn't get the up air, but of course it's Etalus recovery vertically. You're not stopping that with an up air. Can't really be going for spikes. You want to be hitting them far away. That's kind of the option. Horizontally, his recovery is not really that good, so that's really what you kind of have to bank on. But you're not getting too many opportunities to do that. You're just getting down air into up strong. Jesus Christ, good start.
What an amazing one, and a great tech afterwards. Great stuff. Wow, Animal landed the tech. Can you live that one though? No. Natysolo, that's what we need to see. More of that confidence, more of that mix, and less. We need to be careful of that puddle usage when you start getting to that 40-50 range. That's the danger symbol where Animal says, okay, I can start cheesing you with a solid hit off stage.
For sure. Animal just looks so hard to hit. Like, he's a big heavy, but it feels so hard to hit this guy. And I understand, of course, you're dashing across the ice all the time and in the air and stuff, but it just feels like Natty can't get anything started. Defensively, Animal's been amazing.
It's like seeing like a big character. It's like seeing Bob from Tekken. You're like, oh, it's a big character. This guy's probably slow, right? And you see how fast he moves. Like, hold up. Lore literally bulked up with the speed set. Hold up, I can hit harder and as well as maintain it. You got to be real careful of me. And Natysolo, hold up, huge opportunity. And this is the biggest lead we've seen yet. But this is the problem. If you ain't killing Animal at 100, you're not gonna get anywhere. And Natysolo finally executes.
Okay, Natty finally on the board, but right back down there with us.
Did you read that bracket update?
I did not read that bracket update.
Yoda Cage beat Sandstorm.
Oh. Was he going Galvan? Because if he's gifting Galvan to an Absa, then like that's just your own funeral. If you went Olympia, fair enough.
Hold up. We got Natysolo here. Trying to make this one upset go. Stacked up so much damage, is able to get it down, but 59%. And as well as 83, you're one Dacus away from dying. And Natysolo, you gotta feel they're bringing the pressure right now.
Hold on, down took this trip very early. Another down now, or down tip, should I say?
Punish, stuck on the platform. Hold up! The curse of the multi-hits. It's a blessing for Natysolo, but that down air as well, you need to be so careful of it.
That nair through the icicles was clutch. This could be Natty's chance.
Oh no.
That's an edge guard though, just runs away from the ledge.
It's the fear.
I guess, but you're just giving Etalus, you're letting Etalus back on stage.
Oh, what a recovery. No, don't die to that.
Damn.
Possible. We just saw Jupiter able to take it over CakeAssault. Well, anything as the magic is in the air. And this is the first time I've seen Bbatts on this ult. It's usually, you know, repping the pink and blue.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's feeling it in the summer. Summer's coming soon, so why not?
True.
Oh, and that is the bad part of Etalus. You know, they keep telling me Etalus, one of the best recoveries in the game, always makes it back. But against characters like Fleet, so hard to, and Bbatts is the pilot, so hard to kind of get back on stage safely.
I
You
think
saw so early on.
I think the best way of putting it, it's the best. It could be the best recovery in the game, but there's a small star. There's an asterisk next to that title because there are certain characters that can absolutely massacre you off there.
We're seeing right now, Fleet's such a good edge guarder. Probably one of the best, if not the best, next to Etalus. Just getting rid of him straight away. 2 stocks in a flash against Animal of all people, by the way.
So deadly. Animal can't.
Okay.
That's all you can really say, right? You just gotta laugh.
We play a goofy game.
We're playing a furry, plat fighting game.
Oh my
God, Animal.
goodness, yo!
Are polar bears still an endangered species? Okay, the polar bear was upgraded from least concern to vulnerable. Okay, well, I still think that they're, not doing well because Bbatts seems to be out there alive and kicking and executing the poor polar bear in the summer.
Yeah, this looks terrible, right? Like, when you see it at top level, you really get like an eye-opener of what this matchup really looks like from Fleet's side. Because at the moment, Animal's not even playing the game. I lied to you. He's not playing the game. It just looks all Bbatts right now. It looks like arcade mode, not be real. No disrespect. No disrespect, but he's looking kind of crazy.
Yeah. And we'll be like, and we'll be like so close to victory, like takes the set, and then like looks up, there's a continue button. No, Bbatts just presses it again. The full set just gets restart, freshen up all the stocks, freshen up all that percent. But Animal, way better in this game number 2, and is able to land that spike. An excellent tech by Bbatts, and just manages to make it back. No way! Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. It's more so like, where does Etalus go? Because as soon as you see him charging, you can react to where he's going to be, right? If he goes low, well, you've got a lot of options like with these multi-hits forward air, and what's it called? Just forward air in general, and obviously Natysolo that can swat him away. There's just so many things that Fleet can do to kind of put him away. Ah, okay. So down B.
Look at ass in the circle.
Alright, buddy.
You gotta do. And hold up. Bbatts doing great work so far and trying to continue that momentum. But all I'm waiting for is I can just hear the boss music. Once Animal gets one advantage state going, and that's if. A huge emphasis on that one because it is looking rough.
This looks disgustingly tough right now. Okay.
Okay. I'm really scared for Animal.
Nakas does kill early, but it's just like, how many times are you going to win neutral against Fleet? There's one.
Enough. Down. At the same time, even though it's last stock, the trend for this entire set so far has been Bbatts takes the first stock. Animal is just kind of left behind, trying to figure out what to do in this game plan. But is swinging back hard in this crucial game number 2. Jumps over the recoveries. Hold on. This is the best chance Animal's got.
Okay. There you go. That's all it takes. And just like that, Animal makes it 1-1. He's playing the game now.
I just love the crowd. Animal! It's a 1-1 scoreline. And we're starting to see, the cracks within each other's characters. Game number 1 was a perfect demonstration of it. Bbatts just surgically removed the polar bear off of the map. And in game number 2, it looked bad, but then the clutch back that the Animal has, that Etalus has, just comes in full effect. It just depends whether you die this early or you're able to survive.
An Animal getting put in hurt and Bbatts actually losing himself. Oh my god!
God. He was alive. Just kidding.
But it took so much punishment. Gotcha.
What was that?
That's a bait from that. Okay, down strong. Just for the damage, I guess. Doesn't even do that much, so I would like to see maybe a grab or something. Maybe an F-tilt to cover, but never mind.
That could have been the coolest combo. But hold up. Ooh, that momentum. That caught Bbatts off guard, and that float just barely able to escape the clutches of that up air. And the trade, Animal is desperately trying to swing with that down air. It has such great reversal potential. But Bbatts just knows it's a tool that Animal is going to use. And look at this tech chase game. Animal just can't catch a break.
He rolled in 3 times, man. I know Bbatts was smiling. I'm liking the forward air armor use from Animal as well. Didn't really utilize it in the first game, but the second and third is kind of understood. Hey, all these weak hits, yes, they're strong if they hit me, but I can forward air armor through them for a long time. But doesn't get the chance to right there. Bbatts about to be taking this game if they don't lose it right now. But the good back air from Animal in a good position. Oh, get betrayed, and again. Oh, nice.
At least you got some damage down, but Animal, what a great start. That #1, but hold on. It could end as soon as it started for a potential because Animal is just trapped on the side. Icicles just get shut down. Sure, you got some time to up B, but there's a back air with your name on it.
That's the thing. If you keep, of course, Etalus up B now has diminishing returns, so the more you hit him away. This is what I talked about earlier in the Natysolo set. You don't want to be dunking Etalus because his recovery vertical is very good. Horizontally though, he doesn't go anywhere. You really need to stop him because the only way you can get horizontally is if he charges up B, and that's exactly what Bbatts is doing. Meeting him in the middle, just floating there, waiting with a back air and a present wrapped up looking pretty. But Animal kind of feeling the effects of that. Unfortunately, it's 2-1 down to Bbatts.
As we saw, it's very similar to how Bbatts was kind of able to trash out the stock in game #1. We'll have to see if the clutch factory comes. Oh my god, I can't even finish what I'm saying.
Yo!
Bbatts said, "Shut the hell up. Let me show you how it's done." Your monologue bores me.
Masterclass right now for Bbatts.
Oh my god!
Please? Okay.
Billy, Bbatts, chill out! Oh my god!
Nowhere to go. 50% taken. It's the best Etalus in the world right now, and he's getting put on an absolute icicle. A little ice cream right now. It's a treat. Trying to fight back though at least, but can't get too much. Good down air trade. You said it before, Wolfie, right? We're going for a lot of down airs, these multi-hits, but don't know if it's enough. And yeah, just like that. Quick 3.
That was a Twitch
quick
clip.
3-1. Quick 3 stock, shall I say.
That could give him that edge, but just from what I've seen with his play of the character, he definitely understands the character. He definitely knows what he's doing, and I think somebody like whose player caliber like Sandstorm, he's just gonna put on a good show with him here.
Yeah, I was talking to Sandy a little earlier, and like he seems to be more willing in this weekend. Where like, yeah, the Galvan is the starter, and the Olympia is for specific characters, typically floaties.
Yes.
But the Galvan, like if you're giving Galvan the chance to play like a more stalwart, like back and forth, like typical quote-unquote neutral, and then also like give him a fastball or even just like a normal fall speed character that he can unleash the full combo tree on, it's like now the dinosaur can really thrive, especially with Sandy's penchant for looking for resets, because that down air is perfect for it.
Yeah, no, I feel like, and this matchup especially, I feel like on paper, I feel like is Etalus favored, but both these characters, like just their advantage state, how they push their punish game, like I've been hit with some crazy Galvan extensions as Etalus. Like I don't feel like in the neutral situation, I feel like Etalus has a little bit of a hair, because he does have the tools to deal with like the bear spam and the magic stand, but uncharacteristic down me, looking like me out there. I don't know. But, you know, nice little play from Sandstorm just to hold the ledge. But I feel like, you know, this is a set that, like, a matchup and a set that could just, it's going to be haymaker after haymaker. Like, once these guys get their hands on each other, it's going to be don't turn the kids away. Don't let them look. All right, here, nice little air train.
You know, as like a pretty stalwart, you know, top 16 placing Etalus yourself, like what is it you're typically looking for when it comes to like, well, aside from solid edge guards like that, like, what is it you're typically looking for to try and maximize your approach options?
Yeah, I feel like what the Etalus really wants to look for in this matchup is you want to get a feel for their like projectile cadence. You want to see when and where they want to throw that magnet. Do they hook it? Do they like send it upwards to see if they want to see you approaching with dash attack? Because there are situations where if you start the dash attack a little too late, but right here going deep with the Animal to try to get this gimp on the up air. Like, I mean, that's another thing. Just like the edge guard situations for the person at disadvantage in the edge guard is so rough. But I feel like Etalus has that little extra, you know, nonsense with the up air to make sure that the Galvan can make it back. Doesn't get the third hit though.
Oh, finally galvanized a bit. That jab coming in, but has guessed right on that 50-50 every time. The forward throw not leading to anything, and we're making sure. We're just making sure.
Yeah, a little bit of insurance. So there is actually a very funny setup you could do down there, where if you up air the Galvan into the blast zone, you have him super low. You could basically just true 50-50 it with the dare into the up B, because if they rip the dare the up B early, you could just kind of fade back with the down air. But if they stall it for a second, you kind of fall with them, you can literally just position yourself so you could charge up B, and they either have to go straight or up to even guarantee the comeback. Because if they go downwards with it, they're just going to go into the glass zone. So you could kind of put them in this fun little checkmate situation where you kind of can guarantee the up B spike, which is very, very fun.
I mean, for a character as heavy as Galvan and with as much recovery flexibility, thanks to having multiple side Bs in one airtime, like, yeah, any ability to confirm a stock is going to be huge, no matter what the percentage ends up being.
Yeah, this matchup, you definitely, like, as on the Etalus' end, you definitely want to abuse the fact that you are just a character that can edge guard everyone. So, like, especially against a character like Galvan, where if, like, you just are lazy with your edge guarding and he'll come back every time, you got to respect him. Wait a minute! Wait.
Why did that go
Slow down.
Why did that go through? I guess he just did plat drop down B. Sandy already is like a big user of aerial down B, not just to like raise your platform, but also.
But right there,
Goodbye.
though, yeah.
Goodbye.
See, that's the one I'm not talking about because I like it and I don't want it to get taken out that game. But yes,
Your problem, sir.
look, I'll say the character's broken, but I'm going to abuse the broken stuff.
I mean, you know. Okay.
I mean, like, I'm not going to be shameless.
I mean, as long as you also admit it, like,
oh
that's
no,
fine. That's
I
fine.
like this character's broken. But yes,
Character
a great
downplay sucks. I hate it.
character. I'm playing great. I love pretending I'm God. It's awesome.
So true.
Yes, but yeah, as we said right there, like I was saying, like really just pushing your ability to just punish characters, especially like a character like Galvan, who like he has his really good recoveries, but I feel like it comes in beats. He has a moment where it's like, oh, you can't edge guard this character, and then the moment it sounds like, oh wait, no, this is fine. I can just hit him.
Actually, wait, you just hit him once.
Yeah, it's because I feel like once he has himself in a good position to kind of set up into a nice side B area, it gets very scary. But then once he's out of it, he's kind of stuck in the end land of it. A character like Etalus is like, okay, the world is my oyster. I could really do whatever I want right here with this. And the same thing like that. I love how Etalus is starting, how Animal's starting to go super deep with these icicles to kind of mix up the timing for the side B, because if you can like right there.
There
that's
it is.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of force the mix up and force the timing to give yourself the advantageous situation, which I think is very, very fun.
Delayed icicles into that guaranteed 50-50. Perfect setup for Animal, who's just
What a regrab. He's just going to go for it.
So this is
Wait
a
a
warpath.
minute.
Oh, the forward air barely off the mark, and it gives Sandstorm a chance to get his own confirms.
Oh, wait a minute. Anything you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you. Oh, no grab. Tried to get the wave dash out. Instead, Animal getting another chance to play the offstage game. No dare this time.
Ooh, and yeah, this is unfortunately that weird percent range where like you really can't play the F3 situation at ledge kind of becomes a 50-50. You hold out, you're gonna get fared. You hold in, you're gonna get up. It's kind of finding that sweet spot in the mid range where like you kind of do like this like mid range hold out, hold in, because then it kind of forces Etalus to really commit to that up air. Because I feel like when you do the hold in, you could just raw up B, pull it. It's like, okay, I have you up air now, and now I'm on stage to have all the world, like, to do what I want. You get that slight DI out. It's like, okay, I kind of have to 50-50 it with the fair, or I now have to chase you for that up air and waste my advantage time recovering back to stage myself. But right away, right off the bat here, Sandstorm finding a quick stock. Oh my God, 60%! Rockwall given, Rockwall taken!
It's a crazy thing what a few frames can do. Like the amount they shaved off of Galvan side B startup was what, like 3 frames, 4 frames, something like that?
I believe it was 3 frames.
Yeah, and then it just made every like potential man combo in the world actually true.
Where were you when they gave Galvan Wolf Shine? Wolf side B. Oh, good up B. All right, but really quick, Animal not letting that quick stock phase in too much. Only 60% on the board, which for a character like Etalus isn't the end of the world. But he's gonna go deep. Oh, wait a minute!
And you get the platform to recover back without fail. Totally seamless from Sandstorm. He's finally getting a chance to, you know, move into his offensive progressions a little bit. Like, we're seeing the delayed combo rounds. We're seeing the guaranteed stuff that you really need to flex if you're going to try and play this character at a high level.
It's always nice to see us in a set the moment where you remember it's a 2-player game. Really.
So real.
But I feel like on the same side of the coin, like the idea I was saying earlier with Etalus, where like you really want to push your edge guards on a character, Galvan could kind of do the same thing right back. I feel like a lot of Galvans, when they're edge guarding Etalus, they really can start to understand, it's like, okay, once I deplete his air dodge, once I deplete that mix-up with the up B, you can do, oh my God!
You can do so much.
You can just step on it. Right foot, don't forget it. Off the top, will go Animal. Sandstorm, game on the board. Starting to look a little more comfortable in this set.
Yeah, that run-up down strong as well, like perfect coverage to it as well. Like, mistech, of course, it hits, you take the stock, and you love it. Oh, perfect. You know, confetti goes off. But if that was neutral tech shield, the galvanized down strong is totally safe as well. So it'd be perfect for Sandstorm just to commit to it. If it hits, great, and if it misses, no skin off your nose either. Finally getting a game win in this set. Let's see how game 4 ends up going, because Sandstorm once again off to a fiery hot start.
Yeah, no, I think that's a big check with the character, like you were saying. You know, remembering that when Galvan is galvanized and he does a strong attack on your shield, it does pop the drill. So that drill, you are not only taking the hit of the strong, but also the hit of the drill. So it gives him that little extra like oomph on shield to make it a little bit safer for him. But right away, you know, like you're saying, starting to set off real good, trying to find a quick return. Reversal on Animal though, looking a little scared. Gonna go deep with that bear fair. Gonna pull it up. Yep.
But we got pulled it up perfectly for Animal to land on it. Perfect stuff to get that platform accessible and get right back to the stage. Oh no, DI in on the forward throw.
Just barely gonna miss that fair. But yeah, I feel like the situation with Galvan platform is a little interesting here because I feel like Etalus is a character that utilizes that platform very well. So. There are a lot of times that, you know, I've seen, you know, myself and other Etalus play this matchup, and there are times where the Galvan will kind of be setting up something on platform, and they'll forget, wait, Etalus can wave land out of his up B, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, he up B's instant wave lands and grabs the Galvan off platform, and now all of a sudden he's in the advantageous situation right here. But great reversal from Animal there to find this first stock.
Yeah, it looked like Sandstorm wanted to do up air and land on stage, and was just a little too low, slightly off the mark. And now at 150, you're, I mean, hopefully not getting caught in the Etalus blender. Finally, a nair out of shield will do it, and the back air to close down the stock.
No, great hit from Sandstorm. They're kind of realizing, geez, I just gave him a lot of ground to make up the Animal, I feel like as a player has tenure. Like he's been around the block. He's old school melee head, top 100 player. He's now making
the magnetism.
Wait a minute.
He's just
special pummels. Oh, wait a minute.
He's just so attractive.
Oh my God,
he's just pulling right to
him.
The prepared combo for that. You're always DIing in against that special pummel, and it just opens up a world of possibilities.
Oh. No, and all of a sudden, this game looking very, very good for Sandstorm.
Oh, the mark.
I love the idea because what a lot of people don't realize about Etalus down air is that it kind of has like a 64 Falcon property where when he goes for the down air, it's not just his claws. His little gut area under him also kind of has it. No, but it's true. You could gut check people with the down air where
he's got the belly hitbox.
You could do like the reverse fade out with it, like we saw right there, and catch people not ready because they think, oh, the hands are in front of me, like it's not gonna hit, and all of a sudden you're getting sent to the blast zone. Like Animal might be right here. You're gonna go deep. Oh, but the dare!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Oh, wait a minute!
You can't reach the platform. You're not
he's gonna risk it all with the Hail Mary dare! Oh my God! But that was Sandstorm clutching the chest for a second, being like, woo!
Yeah, you got back thrown that close to the blast zone on your platform. Like, I would be taking a breath too, but like Sandstorm has been playing, aside from that absolutely insane moment, and the damage that they're doing to each other has reached an equilibrium. The combo game for both sides has been great, but Sandstorm started to win neutral more and more and more, and the tides are turning for a reverse 3-0 for Sandstorm here. Gotta see if Animal's able to control some of his impulses just a little bit more as we lock in our final stage, Fire Capital Game 5.
You're giving Etalus a counter pick on Game 5. You know the vibes. You know where we're going. Yeah, but to kind of briefly touch upon that last game, that last stock there, I feel like that down air from Animal was kind of like, probably, in the moment was like, what the hell is he doing? But I feel like when you're in a situation like that, you have your opponent all of a sudden in this really, really scary reversal situation, you just want to keep the pressure on him. So I feel like if he had hit that there, even though it may not necessarily have killed, it is keeping Sandstorm on the back foot. It's not letting him have any opportunity to get any sort of comfortability. But right here, he's going to find some nice stocks.
No.
What? That's
hard DI in, it had to have been.
I feel like he caught it with the turnaround mix up. He's going to pour DI, but right here, an unfortunate, drawback of coming here to his stage as fighting another big body. That fair might have killed on a lot of other stages, but here, Galvan's going to have another chance to come back.
Yeah, Galvan gets so many of the same advantages that Etalus does because, I mean, Galvan's finishers are very similar. Like, you're just guaranteed.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's supposed to be a point where it works.
Whoa.
I'm going to say it. I will trade like half the power on every Strongs if they could just link, please.
Yeah.
Let me bite somebody. Let me do my twin axe cool attack.
All right,
right, but you know, once again, Animal not letting these early stocks chase him too much and kind of holding true and kind of playing this mid game really well, kind of conducting the tempo back in his favor, recognizing like this is maybe a bigger stage for both players, but he can kind of control the space much more consistently than Galvan can.
Oh, okay. Up
Galvan
air,
with the up air, poor DI on that nair, gonna give him the up air for free.
Has all the resources you need to make it back, though. Multiple side Bs in that same airtime, but recovering the roll in. The early recovery not getting stuffed out by Animal twice in a row. As we've got the, oh, that was so far away. The back hit of Nair, guaranteeing a forward air, an opportunity for Sandstorm, but we're fighting right out of it. Animal, haymaker for haymaker thus far in on Fire Capital. Neither side is going to find it until we get the up strong, finally working the second time around. And Animal has a chance to seal things out, but F-tilt, no dice. The magnet's going out, not finishing. Oh, Sandstorm's still hunting for it.
Yeah, no, Sandstorm's quickly realizing he's letting this Etalus live far too long. He needs to find an opportunity to really get through. But great fastball from Animal, recognizing that Sandstorm is going to preemptively go up there with the platform because cut the up B short and go deeper and lower to make sure he doesn't get connected. But there, the up air, last stock situation. Both players on their tournament stock here.
You were in hit stun for so long. I mean, 180 and Galvan tipper Nair, but sure. Okay. Oh, the forehug after that dash attack to hold Nair, and we get an opportunity here, man. Animal was spending too much time on those platforms. Sandstorm putting out these full hop aerials, committing to this tech chase, gets 64 and potentially more. But no dice. Animal's able to land and get to some platforms and get some off of his own even.
That missed tech is nightmarish for Sandstorm. Etalus has all the advantage in the world here. Up air, scary situation for Sandstorm. What can Animal do here?
Oh, he gets back to ledge with the F-tilt covering the roll on. We get back with the CC on the magnet. 130 now. Trying for more. Can't get the
the up air. This is scary.
Fine wide icicle, but we side B back. Wall jump, and we get there. Oh, we get there.
Just barely.
Oh,
the fair. Etalus fair.
Big body. Versus Animal on the other side here, the Fusion GOAT, the guy who's been pulling up to all these Fusion events every week, ended up getting the upset over Stango, actually, at Fusion Plus, and now it got the upset over Sandstorm at Super Fusion.
Yeah, really a player to watch out for, and a player who has actually had to play this matchup before. I mean, it's just has to play against Billy Bbatts all the time, and you know that is a tough ask to be fighting against a fleet like that. But CakeAssault's fleet a little bit different, not quite that same level of aggression that you see out of Bbatts. So we're gonna have to be watching out for how Cake finishes the stocks, because we've seen how quickly Animal can dispose of the fleet stocks if you give him the chance. But the goal is to not ever let him back to the stage the moment he comes off.
Great recovery there, but CakeAssault able to catch it there with the low back air. Now puts it up again on that Jewel platform. But like you mentioned before, Animal actually punishing that lack of momentum there from CakeAssault, catching him, catching him, getting a little bit slow there, gonna catch him with the up air, which isn't gonna do it, but that low up B will, saying if I'm gonna catch you lacking, I'm gonna make it count, buddy.
Yeah, just stomping on the head with the icicle, shoving you down into the dart. CakeAssault taking a relatively big punish here, but now just answering back with a parry into a even larger one. Going out so far, knowing that if you catch that down air on the charge of the up B, it is just a disaster for Animal, almost impossible to recover from.
Here comes the up throw again, trying to catch CakeAssault on this platform. Learning his lesson from the first time, not going to challenge Etalus on that Jewel platform, biding his time, make sure to playing him in that mid-range, not going to put himself in the corner. And on that back air though, and getting out of there with the down special. CakeAssault being much more aware of the movement tools that Animal has access to in this current moment and playing around them perfectly.
Yeah, and that was one of those instances where Animal was a little bit too aggressive on the recovery, trying to opt for a little bit of preemption, and that ended up coming back to bite him. Now CakeAssault going deep, knowing that Animal cannot act until he's at the apex of that, and going super low. Let's see what the option is here. Actually picks him back up, but CakeAssault keeping the punish going, double back air to get back on the stage, and now CakeAssault punishing that slide off into immediate jump aerial that Animal has been using a lot. Great float out there, refreshes all of his resources, and is going the distance, catching you out at the apex of your B. That is the thing that we are always looking for from these fleets against Etalus in this matchup.
CakeAssault taking the role of the hunter here, right? Setting out his trap for the bear. He's putting out the picnic basket for Yogi. He's like, yo, listen, buddy. I know you want to close the distance. I know you want to get in there, find your up airs. I know you want to put me into the Etalus vortex. So I'm going to play my mirror perfectly in my forward strong range, into my side special range, and also in the range where if you do manage to get the jump on me, I can down special in the other direction. I have a cat box active to keep myself safe. And at a stage like this, Animal's going to be able to find those vertical combos a lot easier, considering the momentum you can find here once you get onto those platforms.
Yeah, great point there, Momo. every time it feels like Animal is able to land a combo, he does do a lot of damage. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, you do all this damage. You are setting up for a position where maybe you can take the stock, but the actual effort required to finish it off has been so high from Animal. We see long distance, up airs, throw you way out to the side, but it's still finishing that stock has been a Herculean effort. And now CakeAssault just has one little tickle on the side, and he has to go way up there when he's that far off stage.
CakeAssault still playing to his outs. Going to immediately back down to that ledge, but Animal going to find his opening there and take it in a pristine fashion with that forward strong. Now back in the driver's seat here, setting up that ice no matter where he can, and especially on those platforms like I mentioned earlier, which will be a surprise tool that'll help us later.
We'll be calling back to them when they do help out. But for now, Animal is getting beaten off stage. Once again, high up B. CakeAssault not able to quite find the stock there, but an Animal can finally answer back. Let's see where this combo goes, Momo.
Oh, not going to find that forward air. Now waiting for CakeAssault to rush him down, which he's going to do with those F-tilts. Again, not going to overextend. Going to go for the backer, recognizing CakeAssault getting over-aggressive with those deep forward airs. That going high, but still going to catch you with that back air. CakeAssault putting up the perfect fishing line off stage, catching Etalus because he has to go straight upwards.
Nowhere to go but death. CakeAssault is the hunter with the bow, finally answering back once again off the corner for Animal. Let's see how he can take this advantage tape, but no, ledge dash on into an immediate reversal. CakeAssault has done this so many times against Animal. Animal finally returning the favor with a back throw into back air. Momo, the up B, not quite.
Goes to the down special, not going to go high recovery to catch him lacking there. And waiting for one opportunity, going to find the slide behind to the up strong, hit him with a big hooah with that reverse scoop. And now back in the drive here again, setting up all that ice. CakeAssault needs to rush it down right now before he can get any kind of momentum. We're going to clinch this game 2 win, and he finds it perfectly there again. Like you mentioned before, Jet, Animal just can't find any of that momentum because CakeAssault is constantly rushing it down when the opportunity arises.
Yeah, incredible play by CakeAssault there. It really just seems like a clinical situation where you have the exact answer to the tools that Animal is going for, and Animal doesn't quite have the same gusto and the same powerful response that he needs to have to be able to make this matchup doable. Obviously, it ain't a good matchup, but at the same time, he did manage to take a game off of Bbatts earlier.
I'm loving the usage more of these mid-range tools for Animals in this game, starting out with the up tilts and spacing back with those forward tilts for himself, recognizing where CakeAssault wants to be. Instead of just running him down with dash attack, trying to force situations, he's playing a lot safer on his shield and trying to somewhat command a little bit more space. Not that much more, but a little bit more, forcing CakeAssault to play a little bit more forward on his own back foot, which is the perfect opportunity for Etalus to pounce.
Yeah, and it's... If he can pounce, if he can find those openings, like we said, he does have the opportunity to make something happen, but that is not where you want to be. Your back airs are not in the same weight category right now as the giant bow going to send Animal to his doom, and a parry. CakeAssault in incredible position now with that. Oh, okay.
Casting up the wind chime there. And not going to find the up strong. And Animal trying to rush him down, find these stocks with CakeAssault playing. It's pristine defense. Goes low with that nair. The first time Animal saying that, no, you can't challenge me down low because this is where I live. Forward air coming out, which will not close it out just yet, opting for those icicles once again. Goes deep for that downer. Animal going to overextend too much. Makes it back with the up position just barely, but just barely hanging on.
Yeah, I'm very surprised Cake wasn't able to finish that stock, but still, that gives Animal another chance to finally come back into this. Hits with the icicles, but, I mean, you just have not enough juice to get all the way across without the float. Great exhaustion of resources for Animal, but now in danger. CakeAssault going for a little bit of a feint. I like that idea, but let's see if he can finish this plate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Hyper aggression in this game from CakeAssault to mix things up, challenging Animal low on that recovery. Now Animal having to adapt, recognizing he has to recover a lot higher, has to be ready for those reversals, which he's known for, but CakeAssault is catching him off guard, especially with this is possibly his final stock of the tournament. He's not ready to catch up on this.
Yeah, so much work to do to come back into them, and this is like the 5th parry I've seen from CakeAssault. He has just been on point with knowing exactly where Animal is coming aggression-wise and hitting the apex of the jump again. Animal going so high, like you said, that's what he is forced to do. And the back here gives him another chance at life. Up strong. All right, buddy. Little too aggressive there.
He looked like he had to go for it at that point, but at this point, CakeAssault, again, once again, running it down on the dual throw platform, opting for that back air into the forward air, which still is not going to do it. And we're taking the one moment of clarity to set up that ice, but might be too little, too late. Covering that ledge, so coming on again with that aggressive nair. Great parry onto the forward strong. We need to stock right now, but just barely missing the up special. So once again, makes it back on with the dash attack. Goes so deep, but just barely missing the reverse on the down air. So unfortunate Animal, and he just loses it to the nair. Oh, is he still hanging on?
He's still technically alive.
The game lied.
But
People died.
Yeah.
Trevor lied. People died.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that down
Yeah,
air
technically.
most certainly is going to do it.
Every time, man. Every time. But, all right, we are going to start quick, and we are going to go straight to Forest here. No surprise from either of these players. They both really have an affinity for this stage.
Yeah,
And I'm really excited to kind of see how Sandy goes about this. As he hasn't really been playing Fleet too much lately. He tries her every so often during the patches just to kind of give her a vibe check. As, like I said, this was the character he initially started with in the game. And he really does like her. Very similar playstyle to Cake in that way, where it's just like very much controlling space, kind of zoning people out and finding like little simple confirms, and really mixed pressure. Big fan of that. But Mulldrifter starting really strong here. Let's see if we can find this in that down air, but we're not
nice
going to get
down
that
air.
tech. We're going to get a wall jump, and nope, we miss it. Sandy laughed it off. All right, we're going right to it. And he is someone that does love this matchup in particular. But I don't know how much he's played on this current patch, and oh my god, that side B almost killed him.
Yeah, I know this is a character that Mulldrifter, you know, we keep kind of saying the joke that Mulldrifter plays all the big bodies, but
To play for sure. And there we go. We are starting.
not the B.
The B.
The B.
Yeah, shout out to ZB.
Oh, and then you already. Wait, the lock summon is definitely the farmer one too. So
Yeah.
it looks like we love thematic.
It's awesome. I love the
Consistency.
seasonal skins. It's so great.
It's so good.
It's a great start right here from Mulldrifter, just like last time. Right now, Sandstorm really struggling to kind of find these hits and just getting stepped out over and over. Etalus really showcasing how this matchup kind of works, where you just really outzone and outspace Fleet really effectively.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is a matchup that like that's the down B's. Yes.
For the people, baby.
It's
The
so
down
good.
Bs.
The Etalus down B is, in my opinion, such an underutilized
you know me and you are on the same wavelength.
Love
I'll
Etalus
do
down
anything
B.
to combo into a down B. Anything.
Yeah, but I was going to say about that matchup, I feel like it's like on paper very rough for Etalus, but I feel like it's if the Fleet isn't really playing her space properly under punish,
It's
he could
on stage, he dominates.
Yes.
But off stage, it's like hands up. Either of them could die.
Yeah, what can I do here? But kind of going over to the Olympia here. Gonna see if maybe
Oh!
Mulldrifter can find a way to close out this stock early on this.
Oh my god.
Oh, chomping intangible now.
We get a little too excited.
Okay, doesn't fast forward though, so you're not gonna die here.
Oh, we are going to die. Yep.
Now what? Why does it move? Why does it move?
All right, now we're going to a Sandstorm Classic. He loves this stage, and his win rate on the stage is nuts with all of his characters. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to kind of cook up here and see if we can get some tempo going, maybe get a little bit more value out of this Fleet. And right now we're starting really strong.
Yeah.
Great regrab on the up air. Oh, man, we're getting a full edge guard out of this for
Well,
sure.
You should have all his
Oh,
resources. here.
great down B
good-
mix up.
Good delay on that one. Yeah, I feel like that down B mix up is such a fun little mix up to throw on the side there, especially when you feel like people are starting to get a big read for your recoveries. Just that little extra, I'm going to sit on it and see what happens.
Yep. The worst, though, is when you die like zero doing it.
It's like, you know.
Oh, big parry.
Yeah, and then we just start doing that as the counter.
Oh, no, wait. We're going to live because of it.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going real high.
Yeah. I think Sandstorm really recognized in his first couple of games. Okay, Molly, let's not look crazy with it now.
Oh, we didn't get the double stick on that. With the Etalus here, I love the Frankenstein Etalus.
It's so good. Frank and Etalus is such a good skin. His voice lines are so funny for it, too.
Dude, they cook. You know the voice actor loves voicing Etalus.
It's so that voice actor is great. It's very funny. If I had $1 for every game I played that voice actor was my main, I would have $2.
What was the other one?
He also voices Vel'Koz from League.
Oh my
Vel'Koz
god.
is my League main.
That's so
Because
funny.
there was one voice line he said in the trailer, and I was like, I've heard that voice before, and I looked it up. I was like, oh, yeah, it's Vel'Koz. I know that guy. No, okay, so Reaper, I have to talk about Reaper for a second. You know, I love Vooni. That's Tri-State. That's the homie. But I feel like Reaper is like the Etalus that is like very underspoken about. I feel like he's kind of like stuck in the upstate dimension, so he doesn't really get too many times to show his stuff.
He just hasn't had that racket
Yes.
yet. And I think this weekend he has a very good chance of having it.
Like, yeah.
He is someone who's put in a lot of work, practices a lot, and really has had very, very close sets with a lot of great players. So I'm really excited to see what he can do with this. And right now, he is really taking this to town on Vooni right here. Let's see what we're going to find. And that is a stock.
Yeah, Bear Fair's me versus. Yeah, Reaper is definitely like a grinder. He's constantly in the Etalus court asking questions and kind of talking to people. I know if he tried to kick is so important. I don't know what's going on.
Are they FaceTiming the set? Oh, it's Ev. Shout outs to Ev at work asking to watch this. Hi, Ev. Hi, Ev. Hi, Ev. All right, but yeah, we are back to good old classic Etalus Clairen. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a stronger start here from Reaper. But right now, Vooni really kind of has his number. Starting really aggressive here.
Yeah, I know this is a matchup that a lot of the Etalus kind of struggle with. I feel like a lot of the commonality is like, what do we kind of do in like the neutral game situation? Because I feel like if you aren't super tight with your follow-ups, you aren't really like smart and like sure of what you want to do to get in on her, she's just gonna really space her down tilt. She's gonna space her jabs. It's gonna be hell for Etalus to try and get in.
Oh yeah, once you get to that like 80% where we're at now, it's just like, oh man, this is real rough to find these hits.
Yeah.
Where all the aerials knocked down so comfortably, and down tilt is so scary.
I feel like she's also just one of the characters that deals with dash attack, one of the best in the game.
Oh, let's see what we can do here.
Oh, we're gonna find a nice up tilt, gonna put her above stage here. Look for the edge guard situation.
Oh,
Vooni
no.
opting not to go for the counter. You're gonna try and swing through those icicles, kind of playing the 50-50 and losing it. Now in a very scary situation. Didn't get the turnaround though for the up air.
Hey!
Oh, there it is! Bappo's counter, baby!
Shout out to Reaper. He's one of the first ones to really popularize using that effectively. At a couple tournaments now, he's done it, so it's really cool to see. And all right, let's see, can we cheese this Galvan as fast as humanly possible? If there's any matchup where you can do it, it's this one.
Yeah.
And he is having a field day with this.
Very scary situation.
The reverse and Trevor!